feelings.
Is that better? Hey, everything's fucked up. But hey ho, one of them. Hopefully the mic is working properly tonight and it's not echoey as all sin, but we'll soon have a see. Who have we got in tonight? So far we have Annie, we have Josh, not Josh, John McClintock, happy birthday. I've not been on socials, so I have no fucking clue. Yeah, I've got and spuffed it from the start. I hit the go live button. I think Josh and Booyah came in and I ended up not knowing what the fuck was going on. I ended up booting it. Yeah, it's just been one of those. Oh, yeah, it's all fucked up. Nothing new there. Oh, just bear with me 2 seconds. One thing I didn't top up was my tank. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on? For some reason, behave. Is it? Is it going to behave? Oh, it's been one of those, John. I'm wondering why nothing was showing on screen. Yeah, I'd ended up pausing the live stream on my playback, and yeah. I give up. I really fucking give up. Happy birthday, dude. I've not been on socials, so I have no clue what's been going on in the world. Yes, I have put up a couple of shorts. One of them actually got really good views on. I think it was just over 400 views the last time I looked, and it was looking all right. Oh, but hey ho. Hopefully, sound is good. And hopefully you can hear me. Please let me know. Oh, but yeah, it's been one of those. See who else is going to come in. I know Benny. I know it's getting close to Benny going live for the mixing show. So we'll see how numbers go. Yeah, I know. Fucking proper spam head on screen. Oh, I've literally just taken off the fucking 2-week fuzz, and it got to the point where, yeah, it felt like the head was itching constantly and being a pain in the ass. But yeah, things are getting there. It's only showing that five's watching at the moment. That number has gone down slightly. Let's get some bits and pieces ready that I want to show you. I have been busy making aliens, and that's what I was doing in the shorts. Literally just doing a few runs of aliens. The result of that is here. But it's getting there. it's one of those. Let's just double check that the downward camera's still playing nicely. Yes, and yes, I just need to move that. Good. The website, I have taken a load of stuff off. I have rejigged it, so you have drop down boxes for amounts of coils that you want, pots that you want to have. Also on a few variants, the legs, whether it's parallel, opposed, or opposite legs, depending on what type of bridge you're using for the borrows. Vape and brew long fills will be going on. Yes, mate, and you still have oh, that's not good. Hang on a second. Let me just log in and we'll put the link up. Come on. And copy. Paste. And we'll go and pin that. There you go. The website has been pinned to the top of the... What are you trying to get log on with? Are you trying to log on with your phone or PC? Because it apparently is set up for phone and PC. The last time I saw somebody trying to log on with the phone, I know there was a bit of an issue. But that was also at Expo, so I don't know what was going on there. So yeah, as I said, I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, it's one of those. I'm currently on the Vape Smarter with the Amit custom drip tip on running some Black Rose Camella, and I fucking love it. Running the 0.35 single, 40 watts, and yeah, it does what it says on the tin. But yeah, let's have a cheeky look on the look down camera, and we will just maneuver that. Yeah, tiramisu off. Yum 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 yum. Right. New to the website. is the 18650 battery wraps. Each pack will contain 4. Let's see if I can get in any closer. Let's manoeuvre that down a little bit. Come on, behave. There we go. Get that out so we don't have glare. These are what have been designed by OBD. So yeah, just 18650 battery wraps, and they are currently come on, load up. £4 a pack at the moment. If you spend more than £30, you'll get a pack free in your order. So it's one of those. I did try and get the 21s, but I wasn't paying the stupid tax for getting those, and to be quite brutal, BVG, hello. I know. I wanted it with my logo, with Frank 2.0, not a version of Frank 2.0 with 2 sets of goggles, which isn't on my logo. And yeah, it just doesn't look right. I know what I'd prefer. I prefer that logo all over them, but it's one of those. I'm just getting ready to set up and put lids on, well, put stickers on a load of these, but that's Team No Surprise. Are you getting anything nice from town, Timothy? Right, let's. Come on. Delay back. I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm looking at the delay, looking at the live stream, and the delay is shocking. Yeah. Vampires. We don't like them. Scott Wood, how you doing? Hope you've been leaving the old ladies alone. Currently, I'm just building up some stock for the website. These are 0.1 aliens. Would be if they were at come on, there we go. focus. Oh, yeah. Oh, this fucking thing can't behave. There we go. Let's see if this armature's gonna fucking stay where it's meant to. Bring this down a touch. There we go. But I hope everyone's had a good week so far. Last night I did spaff out. Freerider, how you doing? I know I dropped the live stream earlier. It's because it wasn't this one that was marked down for some reason. Things just went Pete Tong, forgot what I was doing. But yeah, currently I'm just building some 0.11 aliens, and if you saw the shorts from not today but yesterday, this is stock that I was running up last night, running up that off that live short, which seemed to do really well. Today's one did absolute crap, but it's one of those. I hadn't wrote anything on it. It was literally a spur of the moment. Spur of the moment jobby. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, good Freerider. Oh yeah. Yeah, last night's stream, I had dinner, and then I started watching some shite on YouTube, and then next minute I crashed out, and it was gone 9 o'clock before I woke up, and I was fucked. When you do aliens, you have a good side and what I class as a bad side. What a side that the actual alien wave is more pronounced. That's all I'm checking for before I actually spin them. I am actually looking at pots for which platform? It was on YouTube. I am actually looking at doing wire shots for pots. I'm looking for pots to do wire shots, and I'll be selling wire shots at some point. Yes, they are 3-core aliens. 320. These are 32638, and they're pretty good. I am looking at either tomorrow or Friday doing some N90s, 3-core and 4-core N90s. Also looking at 4-core N80s. And putting more stuff up on the website. It's stuff that I've been meaning to get done, but just had family life get in the way and just be a pain in the ass. Not the family life being a pain in the ass, but there's always been things that have come before doing stuff on the website, which unfortunately is a part of life. But yeah, I'm currently just finishing these off, putting stock together. Of the stuff that goes quite quickly, and then I'll be working on new stuff. Hybrid N90s. 4-core full N80s. I'm going to try again with stags, because I haven't done stags for ages. They didn't, when I was selling them, they would I do borrow coils? I do borrow coils, free rider. I do. At the moment, I've got a set of 0.5. I've got a 0.5 in there at the moment. In the reed end, I've got a point. It says 0.27, but I've had issues with the block that actually connect to the 510, so I haven't been able to break this in properly, so hence why I'm not using that. Normally this is my go-to, and I'll run 0.3s on there, aliens and fused, and borrows are up on the website at the moment. Borrow aliens, £8 a set. And sales over £30 will receive a free pack of 18650 battery wraps in the order. If you hear any strange scratching, please don't worry. It's my son's stupid tortoise that's being a dick. It just before the light goes out, it has a bit of a mad 5 minutes and goes a bit nuts, running around the Vev. Oh. So who actually looked at my first short? Who saw that? Because Mr. Leak, how you doing? Yeah, you may not believe it, but tortoises are actually quite quick when you don't watch them. I'll let ours have a stomp around the front room, and it 1 minute it's there, next minute it's under the table. I'm looking for somebody to 3D print a little mini claymore, because I call it a rumba, because I call this thing a rumba because it literally just steams into things and doesn't care. And it just, yeah, it thinks it can just steamroller its way through things. So I'm tempted to get a little 3D printed claymore, strap it to the tortoise, and just let it run round. Because it's a div. It's like the other day, it managed to open it managed to claw its Viv open, and it was trying to escape the Viv. That's how stupid it is. Then when I saw it just stopped, looked at me. I went to move, and it freaking hissed at me. It don't like me in the slightest. I'm saying that, neither does the cat. Yeah, all I need is a little claymore making up. Only about that big. Yeah, I was tempted to go down the route of 3D printing, and I ended up going down the route of CNC. But I picked up the completely wrong. Josh, hello. Yeah, I went completely down the wrong route of the CNC that I needed, and I haven't been able to afford. Well, I went down the one that I could afford, and instead of saving, I rushed into it, picked up a small tabletop unit, and it's loud, it's noisy, even in the enclosure, and my boys don't do loud and peculiar noises. So it's been one of those. Yeah, no worries, Josh. I know you're busy, dude. Oh, but yeah, it's been one of those, and I am working on getting a proper size CNC, not one of these little tabletop jobbies. Um, because I have got designs planned up, and I want to do some like stab wood uh, resin work, which would be absolutely awesome. Uh, in the way of stands and belt tabs. But it's one of those. I've got some butcher block. What's it called? Black walnut, which is absolutely gorgeous, but it's too big for the. It's too big and too hard for the little CNC that I've got, and it would just it'd be a waste of time me even putting the putting the bits into it. And that, and it's too tall for it to actually go to actually hit the cutters. So it's one of those. I've got priorities that I need to address first before I can go down that route. The CNC that I'm looking at is about 2,000, which at the minute 2,000. I could be putting that into something completely worthwhile. Up my streaming setup, get stock for the website, and other things as well. Like my stand for Expo, because they're finally. I knew it was going to go ahead, but they were just being very quiet, and I haven't done anything just to be on the safe side. But Expo, really looking forward to Expo. I always do, but it's it's one of those where until the morning of, I don't actually sound that enthusiastic. It's strange. Expo, yes, you see me bouncing around like a lunatic and what have you when I'm there, but the actual run up to it, I've got too much other shit to do and deal with. Why is this now being a pain in the ass? One screen's showing me my hands in full camera view, and what's actually being displayed is not. Other Sean, how you doing? I hope life is treating you good. Currently just working on a few sticks of 0.1 aliens to go in for stock. I have made some borrows earlier this week, and 0.1s. I've made a few series. Next week I'm going to be working on N90s. And hopefully some stags. The last time I tried working on stags, the way I'm set up wasn't the best for it. Yeah, I've got, by the time I've done this, there'll be about 40 coils, so that'll be about 20 sets, just to top up what I've got made. That will give me time then to build other things. Yep. I tend not to have too much stock lying about. Because some things sell and some don't. My 0.1 fuse Claptons, they haven't had any timber zebras. Just lurking and listening, doing a few things here. It's 10 AM in your future. I prefer N80 as a whole. N90s, yes, they're good for ramp up, but for me personally, it's NI80. When I first started building, I was doing a lot of stainless. That's many years ago now. But as soon as I discovered N80, I was all over that like white on rice. simply because it ramps up quick. It gives a lot more flavour, in my personal opinion, over N90. If you're doing a show coil and you want to do pictures with it, stainless all day long. Some of the colours you can get off stainless is absolutely gorgeous. But then you've got the likes of N80. You can get the colour for pictures. You can get flavour, heat, ramp up, and it's just a good all-round material. N90, if you're doing a cloud comp, N90s all day long. If you just like the heat and what have you, N90s. But for me personally, I go N80, even on braids. That's one thing I am looking at doing, is for the single coilers, braids. I used to love squonking with a single 0.2-ish braid, a 0.2, 0.3 braid. Yeah, braids I found were better on a single than they were on a dual. Yeah, that's fine. I will be having N90s in stock. I did have a few at the last expo. I just never got round to full production of them. Oh, gonna keep an eye on the time, because I know Benny will be going live shortly, and people will be dropping off to go and say hello to Benny. But that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 18 and a half sets there. Come on. There's some ready to go. By the time I'm done, this bag will be full, and that's 0.1 aliens, Oh, nice. I've always wanted a zero, but it's one of those. I don't. Let me bring that round. Yeah, I've always wanted a zero. Just I don't mech. I don't mech at the minute. So it's one of those. I have got mechs that I want to pull out and I want to have a bash at. But yeah, it's one of those. I do a lot of driving, so trying to drip and drive, it's stupid. I am looking at trying to get another nice single single coil tank. Get some more. Yeah, the amount of. Yeah. I've got some absolute gorgeous mechs. Like the Norse, Smug Mods. It's 20 watt. It's 18. I've got the Legacy from Rig. I've got the Apex. They all of these need a clean and a polish because I haven't used them in God knows how long. Even to the point of the triple stack, which again I haven't used since May. Yeah, since May. I've turned into baby lungs because I don't tube as often as I used to. Which is a damn shame. I used to be all before I went mech, I had easy between 30 and 40 regulated mods. Hit my first mech within 2 weeks. I was down to literally 3 regulated, and then just built my tubes up. And now I'm more on the regulated than I am on Mac. Which it is a shame because I've got mechs sat there crying to be used, but I can't see myself doing it at the minute. When I do mech, it's a 0.1 0.1 alien. Because as I say, because I'm driving all the time, I'm either this week, well, the last 2 weeks it's been this, occasionally my stubby. I've never had a side fire. That's the one thing I've not had. And I am looking at if I do get another mech again, it will be something like the Hydra. Oh, nice. I used to be all over Smug Mod's mongrels. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was up to seven of those at one point, which I've ended up giving a few away because I just don't use them anymore. But yeah, I think over the next couple of weeks, I am gonna build up for Expo. Yeah, I can believe it. The zeros. I'm trying to. I was looking at a zero, but I then ended up having that made, and it's a vape smarter one off. Behave. It's yeah, it is a Switch Mac, and this is one. Yes, it's got a Mac. It's got a RDA on there, but the RDA is just for show. It's never been fired, and it never will be fired. I know. That's one that I am still working on. Getting done. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Yeah. Getting the skull done will be absolutely awesome. I'd actually have it where the RDA sits on the top, and it'll have a tube at the back here that basically fills the cavity, and then the vapor will come out through the nose. And yeah, it's one of those, either that or I'll have it set back so air can get in, but then you can purge it into the skull itself, and it comes out through the eyes and what have you. Hit the button. It'll have two buttons hidden behind the jaw, so you hold it, push one button and the eyes will glow, push the other button and then that will fire the RDA. That's the plan. But it won't be that skull. It'll be another skull. But that is the plan for that one. Well, for one of those. But yeah, it's all good fun. I'm just being mindful of the time and my kids coming down to get ready to go to bed. So plus you got Benny going live shortly, and the numbers are starting to drop off already. So I'm gonna drop out. Oh, dig one up? Nah, I don't need to dig one up. You can buy them. Actually, if I could actually have a real skull and do it with, oh, that would be awesome. I'm also looking at a friend of mine also printed that for me, which is absolutely awesome. I was looking at a Vape Smarter walking stick, and I would love one. I really would. The only issue is 500 quid. It's you've got me thinking now, and I might do it. I might do it. Actually have it where the skull itself sits at an angle like that, with a plate here, and then the shaft that comes down that actually holds the batteries. Run that off a side fire with the RDA there at the back. Have another like a switch that just has the LEDs glowing in the eyes, and have it as instead of a walking stick, have it as a staff that just oh. No, I'd actually have it as a proper staff where it actually towers over pugs, That'd actually be quite funny. Holy shitballs. Oof. Dude. That's not good, dude. That really isn't good. And yeah, about 2 foot tall. Will be about that tower over Pugs by about 6 inches. And it definitely tower over Stu. I keep forgetting that Stu's actually shorter than Vic. But my next big project is getting a flight case made up for Expo. So it's part display where I can just lob everything in, lock it up, and wheel it out the door. Saves me fuck arsing about with security and getting back into the loading bay, and everything. I can just wheel it out and push it across the top car, up to the top car park, into the van, and gone. That'll actually be quite good. I'll actually have that done in black with the white Frank logo. So it'll be the opposite to that, but have the vinyls made up and stuck onto it. That's my plan. Whether it fully goes ahead or not, that's a different story. But it's one of those. I'll be building it up myself. But for this stream, I'm gonna call it quits. I've been on for just over an hour. Next week I should be back on Tuesday as normal. And I won't fall asleep and do an Arnie. Hopefully. But yeah, thank you for everyone that's joined in. Let me just refresh this. Thank you for the 9 likes. And it's been good. Yes, I had teething troubles to start with. I'm actually going to look at having people on at some point. Very nice chatting, Tim, Scott, John, Sean, BVG, Arnie, Josh. I know you've gone. Freerider, and I think that was everyone that's been out in chat. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. But I am off skis. I'm gonna now go and finish the rest of my dinner, and I'm gonna have a bit of a chill. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next week. Take care.